What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back out of the game, coming at you with another Summoners War video. And in today's video, as you guys can see right in front of me here, we currently have the Water Magical Archer raid up banner going on, and it's been going on for a couple of days now. I've heard a little bit of mixed decisions as to people picking it up, not picking it up. In my humble opinion, this is definitely a must pick up, and we're going to talk about that in our monster review. So before we get into that though, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate your support as always. If you want to help out the channel, and want to see more content down the road, you all know what to do. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, hit the notification bell so you guys know when the next video drops. So again, as we generally do when banners come out, we're going to do a little bit of a monster review. I do apologize in advance though for those of you guys that may have been in the game or may have known. This is obviously a unit that's been out for a little bit here, and the banner's been out for a little bit, but again, I was out of town in Thailand. We are though back in the mix to go ahead and talk about this one. So again, for those of you guys that are like kind of on the fence to see if you want to get it, I definitely believe that this is one you want to pick up on, because these are one of the few units out there that have a ton of value in all aspects of their skills that are extremely valuable for any summoner you may have, right? So first skill, we got the regular damage dealing ability, and you know most units just have a basic attack with nothing tied into it, but this particular one has the weak point attack available, right? And then of course we have a small chance to go and do a little bit of a double shot here, providing some additional abilities here, damage strain, as well as the block harmful effect removal. And again, the reason why I like this one is because it's all in the first skill, which is really nice. Again, as you can imagine, being able to just sit this one on a non-soul link spot, you're going to be getting a lot of value out of this one in that specific spot here. So again, for those of you guys that didn't get a chance to check out like weak point damage and was really honed in on it since its launch, non-critical attack triggered by the difference between the caster's precision and the target's evasion. So again, this is something that we're going to be stacking precision on, and it's kind of cool because there's a lot of things that we can utilize in our arsenal to do that, and it's not something that we generally do. We always just focus on attack, crit rate, crit damage, so on and so forth. So it's kind of nice to like mix it up and get a little bit of value here. Being able to do a ton of damage here without focus on the critical rate, in my humble opinion, is really nice here. So second skill, or first active skill, called Accurate Shot. This one here, again, doing damage based on attack here, but the weak point attack is available here. This one's also going to provide the recovery received down, which is good because again, we got a lot of bosses out there that have ways of healing up here. So if you want to go ahead and stop them or decrease the amount that they get, you'll be able to use this one. And there's not a lot of units that have this one. If you guys are wanting to check if there are, you can click on this little thing and say recovery received down. Oh look, there is literally 4 units out there that have the recovery received down, to include of course Sharon, the Water Magical Archer. So that kind of gives you an idea on that here. Next skill, Hell Ice Arrow. Really cool skill here. 4 mana cost ability, providing some Oblivion, which again, super rare in my humble opinion. We'll click on this one so you guys can see. We got what, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So with of course a corporation of like some LD units, kind of rare. But when it comes down to what you have available, a lot of people early on in the game had Tsarian. Now you have another unit out there similar to Tsarian with that Oblivion, but also a couple of different mechanics, i.e. the weak point, that can go ahead and benefit you depending on what you're doing in the game here. So again, if you have the weak point in, you got the defense down for 16 seconds, you got the level attack speed up here. And I want to point it out there, sometimes people kind of forget about the value of attack speed up. Attack speed up is extremely important for a unit that has specific mechanics on the basic attack here. With a high amount of speed, you're going to get more opportunities to cast this regular attack and double shot or whatnot, again providing more defense, or more ways of draining life, more ways of block harmful effect. These are all very important things. So I want to point that out again for those of you guys that haven't really looked into it. And of course, if you get multiple skills and level this one up here, you're going to get some additional attack speed as well if you get the same monster pieces. So a lot of value in this one. I want to point it out there. And last but not least, that keenness, continuous effect passive here. If the target has recovery received down, you can replace it with the undead. And of course, depending on the specific amount of undead, I believe you will get that block harmful effect removal that we were talking about here. And it actually goes up to 14 seconds, which is actually pretty strong, right? So yeah, very nice indeed. Definitely a big fan of this unit. And for those of you guys that haven't really jumped into it, I feel like everybody has there, but if you haven't really jumped into it, the newest hero dungeon here, where we got the White Shadow Castle, this one here has the kit to where they have the issue of dealing with units that have the damage based on the amount of harmful effects, right? So as you guys know, Naren, Han are again some of the strongest units in the game, but as you guys will see here, Sharon is part of that top 5 kit. Why is that? Because of the fact of that ability that she has here, being able to negate the amount of the passive that comes into play when it comes to this boss here, by providing, you know, specific, you know, debuffs and whatnot here. So again, Water Magic Archer, really, really strong. It is a very, very nice unit to incorporate in this newer hero dungeon. Again, is it just specifically for this dungeon? Is it a one trick pony? No, it is not. I do feel like it does have a really, really strong kit. Whatever we're talking about, weak point advantage or Oblivion, that you definitely want to go ahead and incorporate it. So if you guys are, again, you know, thinking to yourselves like, you know, this Water Magic Archer, I've been seeing videos on Chronicle Farmer channel about the dragons. It did look good. I probably shouldn't get this one. I feel like this is one of those units that you should get a copy of if you haven't already. Really strong unit, definitely a big fan of it. And I think you can get some value, not only PvE, but more importantly, PvP, right? So again, that's going to be the video. Just wanted to do a quick Mosh review on this specific one. Again, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, leave a comment in the comment section down below, or you can hit me up on Discord. My Discord is open to everybody. Literally, when you're part of the Discord, you can, you know, reach out to people in there. But if you can't get a hold of anybody, you can literally DM me if you are part of my Discord. So I just want to let you guys know on that. All right. Thanks again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.